Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you another brilliant chess game and one of the best game of Garry Kasparov. Let's enjoy another chess beauty and another brilliant chess game of chess legend Garry Kasparov, who became one of the strongest chess player of all times and of course man who changed chess world. So that's a topic of our video. Let's say that Garry Kasparov is playing with white pieces, Ralf Akesson with black pieces, and this game was played on a 1980 in a world championship under 20 years. So both players are following famous story. Nothing's going special happened till maybe c5 short castle, and right now the best move used to be short castle. I understand that this is a simple and the best move, of course, but black took on a d4 and then played short castle, and what we are watching is this position. White is enjoying strong pawn center, and of course this center is giving him a slight edge, and black is hoping for a counter-attack mainly in the endgame when he has chance to push A and B pawns forward and to maybe make a pass pawn on a queen side. That's a position where both players got somewhere some advantages and disadvantages, and it's up to them how they are going to play this position. Bishop b2 and queen c7 make a sense, queen e3 and knight f6, knight e5, and make a sense that white's advantage in the center has to be increased, and for this reason knight e5 is of course knight in the center. Together with these two strong pawns, white is playing in the center, and of course black is playing on the side because b5 pawn is going forward, and it's up to white if he believes that he has chance to take this pawn right now. No, if white is taking pawn on b5, of course is losing immediately pawn on e4, and that's not a fair business for white, because white believes that his pawn center is a much more stronger than pawn on b5, and he's right. For this reason he placed another pawn to 4th rank, and now these three pawns has a chances one day to go forward, and that's the main plan, to increase your advantage, to play where you are stronger. And of course white is stronger in the center, and for this reason his plan should be one day e5, d5 and f5, and you will see later on that I am right, and all these three moves are in Kasparov's minds. So queen b6, okay, now b4. I don't believe that this is the best, even after this exchange, and even this maybe strong pass pawn in the endgame, still black's counter-attack seems to me like to be slow, because white center is super strong, and if Garry Kasparov has a chance to prove his advantage, he will not miss empty goal. So now he played rook b1 with a dangerous pin to black's queen on b6. On the air is maybe bishop c3 or bishop a3, a5 and queen e2. Maybe you asking why Garry played this move, but he believed in attack, and the last strong defender of black's king is knight on f6, and if Garry has a chance to exchange this knight on f6, after this idea there are no more defenders of black's king, and white's attack is much more powerful. So he played queen e2 mainly because he's looking forward to exchange knight on f6, and he's right. If you believe in attack, it's good to exchange your opponent's defender, and that's something what we could learn and remember from this game? So queen a7, f5, and now d5. So Garry Kasparov is going to push his pawns, and if you're asking why Garry played this move, let's watch this dark squares bishop. After move d5, this diagonal is open, but before d5 this diagonal is closed, and of course everybody knows that bishops love open diagonals, and Garry Kasparov know that this bishop is really important for his attack. So okay, even black took on d5, and Garry sacrificed a pawn, played on the right time knight on g4, and after this exchange, of course, there is a first checkmate threat on g7. Okay, yes, of course, it's not a deadly threat because black is going to play move f6, but Garry surprised him and surprised maybe everybody because he took on f6. It was interesting to play move e5 and now e6, of course, with a good compensation for a missing pawn. This pawn on e6 is a super strong and dangerous to black's army, but Garry Kasparov decided to play much more sharper variation and much more difficult position for black. He took on f6, and of course black has to take on f6, now e5, and let's watch this beautiful strong two pawns. As I told you before, pawn centrum was giving white's advantage, but white was hoping for more, and that's the result of his hopes and dreams, and these two super strong pawns maybe are giving white compensation for a missing piece. Nice position. What do you think about this position? Hope you agree with me that Garry Kasparov was great, and even this game is nearly 33 years old, still is amazing, interesting, and it's good to watch this game till end. Now the best move here is rook f7. Even after f6, black is under heavy attack and has to be really careful to not lose in a spot. But he played rook h6, and unfortunately for black, this is absolutely losing move, and since now till end, black is without any hopes and chances, and Garry Kasparov is going to beat him as a big Garry. So he played f6. Of course, on g7 is the same checkmate threat, so rook c7 and now e6, and that's a super strong position for white. As you remember before a few moves, and I'm coming back, I told you that these two pawns are super strong. But after two moves, these two pawns are super strong, and you know, I am worried of black's king, and probably black knows that he is losing. It's nice to watch a game where one player is going to sacrifice a bishop nearly for nothing, but nothing, it's now everything, and you know, these two pawns are winning pawns. So let's watch few variations, and let's understand why black is lost in every way. So for example, if black is going to play queen f8, there is a check, and now rook b4, it's interesting, and queen b4, and of course not good idea to take this queen, because there is a new queen and immediately checkmate, and that's a game over. For example, queen f8 and e7, and again we are speaking about super strong two pawns, now f7 and e7. That was a first variation. And say another variation, queen b8, h3, okay, why not, bishop c8, and now again rook b4, and after e7 and f7 there's another nice position where two pawns on 7 rank are much more stronger than queen, bishop and rook. Yes, of course, there is a checkmate on the last rank, but there was another nice variation. Hope you agree with me. Okay, let's say that another move is here to go to h8. Now, queen g3, rook on c7 is hanging. So, black has to do something, say queen c8, now rook c1. Wow, how is possible that this rook is nearly for free? It's not for free, because if black is checkmating in 1 on g7. So, say bishop d6 makes sense, exchange on c7 and f7, and for one more time, there is no moves, no plans how to stop f7, f8 or e7. Beautiful, beautiful variations, and for these variations I believe that this game is still exciting and beautiful. So maybe good idea to our chess games to believe in our pawns and to believe that two connected pass pawns are sometimes much more stronger than bishop, rook or queen. Okay, after e6, that's something what we remember. Okay, what we remember? We remember time when Garry took on f6, played e5, now he played f6 and e6, and now black played queen d8, e7. Okay, black is going to accept these losses, and now rook c1. The threat, of course, is rook c8, and black has only two moves. One is maybe losing later on, one is losing immediately, and if you don't know which move is stronger, usually the most active move is stronger and the most passive move is a losing move. And the best move here, it was to play queen e6. Even I don't believe that black will survive. You know, bishop h7 is a beautiful move, and now rook f7, and maybe black's got some throwing chances, but I don't know if Garry Kasparov will be happy with draw here. Probably he's winning here as well, but this game will be much more longer than our game, where black played another losing move, queen d8. Now queen f5, of course, some threats like check on f7 and bishop on b7 is hanging. Let's watch this variation. So queen b8 happened, and now check, and the last move is rook c7. Not only bishop on b7, but mainly checkmate on g7 is the reason why Garry Kasparov won another brilliant chess game. Just think about Garry Kasparov. He played this game when he was under 20 years. He was really young, and at that time he was great. So hopefully you enjoyed this game, and if yes, feel free and press like or press follow and made my day, and let's meet each other next time in our another YouTube chess video. See you soon, take care, play chess and enjoy your days. Thank you, bye bye.